On today's True Crime Tuesday, I'm asking, how did this 19-year-old girl end up dead in a hotel freezer? That's the question that has baffled authorities and left the family in mourning. These, and look carefully, are among the last known moments of Kenneka Jenkins' life. It's in the early morning hours in the Crown Plaza Hotel outside of Chicago. Now, Nancy Grace is here, and she is outraged. We're investigating Kenneka's autopsy report and the hotel's surveillance footage. Can it tell us what led her into that freezer? Plus, Kenneka's mom and sister are here. They're opening up in an exclusive interview about the loss that changed their lives forever. And as a doctor, I'm asking the question that plagues me. If she was found sooner, could she have survived? It's 11:30 p.m. September 9th when 19-year-old Kenneka Jenkins leaves her home, telling her mom she's meeting friends to celebrate her new job at a local nursing home. It will be the last time her mother, Tereasa, will see her alive. Kenneka and 3 friends arrive at the Crown Plaza O'Hare Hotel for a party where minors are being served alcohol. At 1:30 a.m., Kenneka speaks to her sister Lenore on her cell phone. Shortly after, she goes missing. It's after 4 a.m. when Kenneka's worried friends call her mother. They have her cell phone and car keys and are in Kenneka's car, but she is nowhere to be found. By 5 a.m., a distraught Tereasa arrives at the hotel to search for her daughter, but the staff refuses to show her surveillance footage without a formal missing persons report. Tereasa calls 911 from the parking lot, but it's late Saturday morning before Chicago police allow her to file a missing persons report. At 1:15 p.m. Saturday, the official search for Kenneka begins, only to end 11 hours later at 12:48 a.m. Sunday, when Kenneka is found in a vacant area of the hotel inside a walk-in freezer. She's dead.
Protesters are gathering now for the 3rd day to stand with the victim and her family as they demand answers from police.
Questions continue to swirl in the death of 19-year-old Kenneka Jenkins.
The investigation prompts viral speculation as police scour hotel footage and online videos of Kenneka's last living hours. When they finally see the footage, shocking images trace Kenneka's last moments. Now, after puzzling autopsy results, the case still remains unsolved for her family as they seek answers and justice for Kenneka. Crime Online founder Nancy Grace joins us now. She is a tireless advocate for victims' rights. So let's get into this case. What puzzles you the most about it?
You know, Dr. Oz, I hardly know where to start. Let's just start with a surveillance video, all right? Number 1, when you have a bank of surveillance cameras, isn't there usually somebody sitting there looking at it? I mean, why do you have a bank of security video? It's to stop incidents from happening. And another thing, the most troubling thing is the way her body was found, with her shirt pulled up over her bra and her pants pulled down over her pelvic bones. That's just not right.
Let's get into that. These photographs, this is the breaking development, folks. It does raise the possibility of some foul play. So the police just released these images.
Whoa. The possibility. Dr. Oz, rest assured, if they found your body with your pants down and your shirt up, I would be on it, okay? That's not right. Now, another thing that is very curious to me is she leaves her little group and she disappears. She's steady on her feet. Everything's fine. She's walking along. Then suddenly she reappears about an hour and a half, 2 hours later, and she can hardly walk. What happened? And when I think about this mom and they find out their daughter's missing and they go to the hotel staff and they beg for help, they kicked them out of the hotel. They got such a runaround. It's very upsetting, Oz.
It's upsetting for a lot of reasons. By the way, this is the autopsy report, right? This is the doctor, what I look at. The medical examiner, Cook County Medical Examiner, well-known office, they stand by their autopsy report. But there are parts of this puzzle that do not add up. There's one really important issue. She was seen on at least 4 hotel cameras. And there was allegedly a camera right above the freezer that she walked in.
Ooh, that's a big problem.
Now, how could it possibly be? We don't have that footage. It seems like it's the most obvious thing to look at.
Because the camera that would have been trained on her going in the freezer, who put her in the freezer, doesn't exist. I just find it all very odd. And when something doesn't fit, that means you don't have all the facts. I know that for sure.
So let me put my doctor's hat on for a second and try to unravel the parts of the puzzle that I do think we can put some information around. So the first is, could we have saved this girl's life? Being in the freezer for so long is a problem. And there's no question, she died from hypothermia, right? She could have been out in Siberia. Those refrigerators are at 0 degrees, right? They're freezers. So the normal body temperature, coming over here, your temperature right now, hopefully, unless you've got a fever, is 98.6, right? Now, that's where we're supposed to be. Your body will shut down in order to preserve itself as the temperatures begin to fall. It's trying to make sure it doesn't have a problem. So you get between 48 and 56 degrees, it all shuts down. Your breathing, mentation, everything. This is a catastrophe. Walk-in freezers have a temperature, they're required to have a temperature of 0. So you go from 98.6 to 0, and on the way there, you'll get to this temperature. It is hard to say how long it took Kenneka to freeze to death. We don't know. Now, can I ask one other thing of you? You're really worked up about the clothes being pulled off.
I am.
So I looked into that. I don't know if this is what happened to her, but when you begin to freeze, your body shuts down, pulls all the blood back to the core, away from the skin. But just before you die, there's this phenomenon called paradoxical undressing, where you actually, because the body can't protect itself, it gives up, lets all the heat go out, and because you feel all of a sudden a surge of heat, like a hot flash, you begin to try to get your clothes off. Now, you're disoriented, you can't do it right. We think it probably happens 1 in 3 times. So, more than likely, that's not what happened, but it's a possibility. I'm going to just put it out there.
Oz. No, look, I hear what you're saying, but you add that to somebody slipping something in her drink, possibly. She's fine 1 minute, an hour later, she can't even walk. She's on the, I can see, should I believe you and my lying eyes? I mean, I'm telling you, this isn't right. I don't care what happens, paradoxical undressing.
There could be something more sinister at play, and we just pointed out something I want to bring the audience into when we come back, because this may be the biggest clue of all. But first, I want you to meet Kenneka's family, because they're here, and they're speaking out, and they're demanding answers. I'll be right back.